Every single day, more and more people are realizing that, wait, there's something going on with the mainstream media. Yeah, duh. I mean, just check out how Tucker Carlson was acting and how he ended his last show on Friday.
Sausage, that's sausage, and pineapple.
But I want you to notice how Ben Shapiro reacts. It kind of gives me a little, speculation here that... Now, I think it's actually rather simple. The reason why Fox News fired Tucker Carlson is because... Hey, I just want to say real quick, we got some of our new merch out right now. This is one of my favorite shirts, Read the Bible. If you want to support this channel, you can check out the link below. It says shop our merch. Howdy, y'all. I'm Brylan. Now, it's no secret that Tucker Carlson has been banished by the overlords in mainstream media. But now the only question that's left is why? You know, there's been lots of theories, lots of reasons, lots of leaked insider information on why Tucker Carlson was fired or parted ways with Fox News. Now, it could be a culmination of all of these reasons, and Fox News just didn't want to deal with the headache of having somebody that told the truth. Yeah, you know, that's kind of a no-no. But in this video, I want to go over all the main speculations on why Fox News fired Tucker Carlson and give my reason why I think Fox News banished Tucker Carlson. You know, this has been devastating for Fox News on the stock market.
We are currently the #1 network in all of cable. Well, that's going to change. This is wild. It's almost unbelievable at this point. When we look at what's going on with the Fox Corp stock, it's absolutely plummeting, down 3.84%, and it is literally headed. I don't think I've ever seen a stock go straight down like this in nearly as fast of a fashion. I mean, this is off a cliff from $33 to now it's down 4.28%. Who knows how low it's going to go, even while I'm recording this video.
Now, I think the reason why Fox News got rid of Tucker Carlson is simple, and I'm going to give that reason in just a minute. But first, let's look at some reasons why the media is saying this all went down. Hey, would you mind hitting that subscribe button and being a part of this community with us? I would love to hear from you on a regular basis. And if you wouldn't mind hitting that thumbs up button, you know, when you like this video, YouTube will push it out to more people, and it would really help spread this message. Now, one of the coinky-dinks that happened, like the day before Tucker Carlson, all this went down with him at Fox News, was AOC said that Tucker Carlson needs to be regulated by the government for thinking differently than her, for not being a part of the machine.
Federal regulation in terms of what's allowed on air and what isn't. And when you look at what Tucker Carlson and some of these other folks on Fox do, it is very, very clearly incitement of violence. Very clearly incitement of violence. And that is the line.
They literally are calling for regulation, the thought police. These two women are now sitting down and having a conversation of something just a few short years ago was looked at as a conservative conspiracy theory. That is so far-reaching that would never actually happen. Conservatives are just paranoid. And now literally on mainstream media, you have a member of our government saying that Tucker Carlson, a private citizen, should be regulated by the government for thinking differently than the left. And of course, she's making up lies, saying that they're inciting violence. Now remember, this is the same group that says silence is violence. So you don't even have to say anything, and you're violent. All we do in our society today as conservatives and Christians is bow the knee to anybody that says, you're a bigot. And we go, oh, sorry, and completely just bow the knee and throw out any type of morality that or principles that we stand on. We're willing to forsake it all to please the left. And that's why the left is such a machine. Now, this was one of the reasons why they speculated that Tucker Carlson was let go. I don't think that this was it. But here's an article. This is CNN. But I saw that they just posted this article on the firing of Tucker Carlson, and that it may have come down to one simple calculation. And in this article, you see that they go over a lot of the issues that they claim culminated into one boiling over point, and that was the reason for Tucker Carlson to be fired. Now, they say perhaps it's related to ex-producer Abby Grossberg's lawsuit against the network, which alleged rampant sexism and anti-Semitic behavior behind the scenes at Carlson's show. And this might explain why Tucker Carlson's producer as well isn't at the network anymore. He was fired right along with Tucker Carlson. And then they go on to say, or perhaps it was the profanity-laced remarks, some of which were redacted in the Dominion Discovery documents that Carlson privately made disparaging his colleagues, including Fox brass. But here's an article on Timcast where they say that there was some insider info alleging that this all came down to a decision by Rupert Murdoch being concerned over the former Fox News' host coverage of the Capitol riot on January 6th. Carlson previously reported on the Capitol riot, noting Ray, who was present at the Capitol on January 6th, may be a government informant. Ray has since claimed that he has been scrutinized and received death threats following Carlson's reporting. The FBI reportedly told 60 Minutes Epps has never worked for the agency. This could reportedly be due to all of the January 6th issues that were going on, and then with how Tucker Carlson covered it uniquely, like nobody else on Fox News covered the January 6th in a similar way. But you still have people at Fox News, anchors at Fox News that are still there. They haven't been fired over it. So this really comes down to them firing Tucker Carlson and what? Just fire the biggest name at the network. Not even the biggest name at the network, but the biggest name in the industry. Why? If you remember Bill O'Reilly had a show on Fox News. Bill O'Reilly was at his pinnacle, was at about 4 to 6 million viewers per an episode. He was a juggernaut in the industry. At the time of his departure, Tucker Carlson was getting ready to take over that slot, and as he took it over, he lost a ton of viewers. What happened was Tucker Carlson over time started to see that he needed to do something different in order to gain viewership back. So Tucker Carlson became more and more as the Tucker Carlson you see today. And he gained back to about 3 million viewers every episode. And so when you look at the numbers still, Tucker Carlson being at 3 million viewers a night and leading the charge, being by far the most viewed cable news network show, Tucker Carlson is a juggernaut. Yet he still wasn't at the viewership of someone like Bill O'Reilly. And I think it comes down to a couple of things. One of them being the mainstream conservatives are even waking up and starting to see, wait a minute, there's something not to trust here in the news. Every single day, more and more people are realizing that, wait, there's something going on with the mainstream media. Yeah, duh. And so you're seeing more and more people, especially mainstream conservatives, wake up to this fact. Not enough still, but it's obviously playing a role when the highest viewed anchor in cable news is only pulling in, half to 3/4 of the viewers of Bill O'Reilly. One thing I want to point out real quick too is just how gushy Ben Shapiro was when talking about Tucker Carlson. It almost makes you wonder, is there something already in the works with the Daily Wire trying to get Tucker Carlson on board with them? Now, I don't think Daily Wire could afford Tucker Carlson. I don't think really anybody could afford Tucker Carlson. But I want you to notice how Ben Shapiro reacts. It kind of gives me a little, speculation here that maybe there's something going on, because Ben Shapiro doesn't usually, I don't know, gush like this over Tucker Carlson.
I mean, you can see Tucker, a really, really good and talented broadcaster, very exciting to watch on air, really upbeat and interesting very often, but capable of doing anger in a way that pretty much no one else in the media is capable of doing it. This is why he was so beloved by his fans. And again, he's not dead. He's going to come back in some other form, and he's going to be wildly successful when he does. He's an incredibly talented person.
Now I want you to listen to what he says next. Look at his expression, his eyes. You can see that there's a hint maybe?
Good and evil that made him so wildly popular. As I say before, Tucker is really, really talented. He's going to land on his feet somewhere, and maybe it'll be at a place that you've heard of. Maybe it'll be a place that you haven't. Whatever it is that comes next, Tucker is going to be successful at it.
Oh, he almost has this glisten in his eye, this little smirk there as well when he says that, like, yeah, I know something you don't. But you know what? I wouldn't be surprised if the Daily Wire isn't trying to do everything they can to get Tucker Carlson. But I don't know. Ben Shapiro's doing his thing, his little mind trick there to let you know that he knows something you don't, and he wants you to know that he knows something that you don't, but you're not supposed to know that he knows something you don't. So did Tucker's firing come down really just to Rupert Murdoch wanted to show that he's the baddest boy in town? Or did it come down to AOC just saying, hey, get rid of him, regulate him, he's bad, mean, violent? No. Was this a rash decision by Rupert Murdoch, just off-the-cuff decision to get rid of the most popular, the most powerful, and the most viewed cable news show on earth? I mean, just check out how Tucker Carlson was acting and how he ended his last show on Friday.
Sausage, that's sausage, and pineapple. And really quick, as a pizza professional, do you look down on this order? Is this?
I do. I think that I consider a criminal.
I knew you did. That's it for us for the week. We'll be back. By the way, the entire episode of Let Them Eat Bugs, not quite as good as pizza, streaming now on Fox Nation. Use the promo code OReilly for 30 days free. And we'll be back on Monday. In the meantime, have the best weekend.
So that was how Tucker Carlson ended his show. Now, I think it's actually rather simple. The reason why Fox News fired Tucker Carlson is because, complete speculation, during the Dominion settlement, they agreed to allow Fox News to settle for like half of what they were suing them for. And so Fox News settled with Dominion for about $800 million, okay? And I think one of the stipulations for that settlement was they came to Fox News and said, hey, we'll settle for half of what we're suing you for. You save on legal fees, you save on having to put your people up on the stand to testify, you save on all the years that this will take of dragging you through the mud on it, because the system's already in favor of us winning. They came and said, hey, you know what? We'll settle for half. You pay $800 million and you get rid of Tucker Carlson. Deal? And you can go on your merry way. Now, obviously, that means that they were a sellout. They sold out Carlson. And really, this goes to show just how scary all this is, in that nobody in the conservative sphere is safe. But hey, let me know your thoughts about all this in the comment section below. I would love to hear from you. And if you wouldn't mind hitting that subscribe button and being a part of this community, I'd love to hear from you on a regular basis. Also, hit that thumbs up button if you wouldn't mind. You know, when you like this video, it'll get pushed out to more people, and it would really help spread this message. All right, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.